Hello, I'm Serge from SkyComp Solutions, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about Microsoft Office 365 online archiving. You might wonder what online archiving is. That's used to reduce the size of your overall mailbox. So as you may or may not know, with the small business Office 365 packages, each mailbox comes with 50 gigs of storage. And if you're in the E3 or E5 and higher enterprise packages, your mailbox comes with 100 gigs of storage. What we're talking about today is what we do if your mail exceeds the 100 gigs. And in the old days of local on-premise Exchange servers, what you would do is you'd be exporting that email from Outlook or from your Exchange server onto a local PST file. So now that mail is exported and is on your local laptop or desktop, and it frees space on your server so that you can continue to get email. In this day and age, we generally don't recommend that anymore, and for a few reasons. One, when we export that mail to a local PST file, it only exists on that one computer where we exported the mail. So it's not available anywhere else. So you can't search for it through webmail, you can't search for it on your phone. And with that mail on your local computer, if that computer dies, it gets stolen if it's a laptop, the hard drive fails, you could very well lose that mail data. So everybody keeps this mail because they want to keep it and keep a record of it for a long period of time. So exporting that off of the online cloud and into a local machine puts that data at risk. So in comes Exchange Online Archiving, and that's the feature I want to talk about today. It works very similar to exporting to PST, but happens automatically and gives you a huge amount of space. So the great news is, if you already use or you already have a license for E3 or E5 with Microsoft 365, you already have online archiving. Just contact your IT provider and get them to turn that on your account. So even though you have the license, that archive mailbox has to be turned on. If you have a small business license, this is an add-on and is going to cost a little bit of money. So you can choose either to move from a small business package up to an E3 that comes with many other benefits, including online archiving, or for about $5 a month right now. And of course, those prices change over time. So depending on when you're watching this video, the $5 per month price per mailbox may or may not still be valid, but for an additional fee, we can add the mailbox archiving onto a small business account. So what happens if we take a look at Outlook? Once that license is added, right in your Outlook, you end up with a whole new folder tree called Online Archive and then your username or email address. Now, this online archive is what Microsoft calls a self-expanding archive. It starts out with 100 gigs of storage space and will auto-expand up to 1 terabyte. So this is more space than you're likely to ever need. Generally speaking then, we set a policy on the server. By default, right now, we set up a policy of 2 years. So any email over 2 years old in your main mailbox will automatically get moved to the same folder in your online archive. But day to day, you don't have to worry about that. When you use your search bar up here, you can just change from current folder to all mailboxes. And now you're searching in your main mailbox and your online archive. So you don't have to think about where it's being put. If you're on your mobile device and you do a search on your mobile device, any modern mobile device will also search in your online archive as well. Or if you're using webmail or Outlook on the web, that will have your archive mailbox as well. So you will have access to your data anywhere you are for the archive. So this is something that we find is very important, and it's been coming up more and more now. Emails are getting bigger, you're sending bigger files, everybody's migrated to the cloud, and we're seeing more and more people starting to hit that 50 gig limit or even that 100 gig limit of the bigger mailboxes. And then people have the same type of thinking of, oh, I have to archive my mail, I'm going to export to a PST file. And while that is free, it puts your mail data at risk. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about the online archive, what that feature is, how to add it, what it looks like inside of Outlook. and why you might want to upgrade to an E3 or an E5 package or add the online archive to a small business package. If you'd like to talk more about this, reach out to your IT provider, or if you don't have one, reach out to SkyComp. We'd be happy to help you and walk you through it and figure out what solution is right for you. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me today talking about Microsoft's 365 online archiving feature. For more helpful videos, you can click here, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel where we release videos regularly, you can click here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.